Welcome, DJ Lawrence James here at Crossfader. I've got 10 years in the industry, DJing in clubs, festivals and worldwide. I'm here to share my experience and knowledge of the topics that you want to know about, giving you first-hand insight and advice from the DJ industry. This series is all about getting you involved in the conversation. Welcome to the DJ discussion. A warm-up set is when you are playing first on the night before another DJ comes and does a headline slot or comes and finishes off the rest of the night for you. These warm-up sets can be really fun because there's not a lot of pressure on you to provide an energetic, high intensity atmosphere. You're essentially warming up for the DJ taking up after you. So you have to ease the crowd into the night, into the event, into the gig that you are doing. You're going to want to show off your skills in the right way with the right kind of music. You're not going to want to go in with all the absolute bangers, all the high energy tracks. You're just going to piss off the promoter or the club owner or the main event, and nobody's going to really think you're a great DJ if you're trying to take over the show. So let's talk about preparing your music. Preparing your music will give you great structure to your DJ set. You're not going to just want to jump in at fourth bass. You're going to want to ease in first bass, second bass, third bass. You can maybe label your folders in this way in relation to the energy levels. Taking time to prepare your folders in this way will make you a better DJ on the night. Really knowing what kind of venue you're going to be playing at will help you structure your DJ set a whole lot better. The clientele, is it an older clientele, a younger clientele? You might want to reach for some throwbacks. It might be a house and techno event where you don't necessarily have to play songs that they know. Is it a commercial club? Make sure you've got your chart music ready to go in a chart folder or playlist. All of these things, you're going to enjoy your DJ set far more better because you are in control of your environment. What do you guys do to prepare your folders and your playlists? Let us know in the comments and keep the discussion going. So let's say you get to the venue that you're DJing at and the club is absolutely packed, but you're playing the warm-up set. How should you approach that? Well, again, it goes back to pre-planning and pre-arranging your set list and your playlist, your folders. If you got your structure together, this shouldn't be a problem for you. You're going to be able to feed out the crowd and go with whatever feels right for you. Things to remember is, again, you are the warm-up act, so you don't want to go crazy with the bangers early on. You're going to want to show a little bit of restraint. However, if the club's packed and people aren't going anywhere, it's not going to hurt to drop a few bangers in there now and again, but just don't go crazy over the top and take the limelight away from whoever's taking on after you, after your DJ set. So let's talk about if you get booked to warm up for a huge global artist. What are a few things that you can do in order to help the night run smoothly? Well, here's a few tips. Rule number one, do not play the artist's song. Now, as soon as I said that, that might be so obvious, but I've seen it happen so many times where DJs just get so in the flow because they're playing this crazy busy club, this crazy busy festival, and you just accidentally play one of the artist's bangers, and that is really not what you should be doing. The hype and anticipation should all be built up waiting for that artist to come and do their thing. So playing their song before them kind of ruins the whole vibe, and it's just an absolute no-go. Make sure you give the artist space to come on. If you're setting up with something like a big Serato box or a controller next to the setup CDJs, just make sure that the artist can come in there, easily plug in. You don't want to be unplugging wires around the artist as the artist is about to set up, because it might the artist off, and that's not going to be a good look for you in the long run. Recently, I've warmed up for artists like Chase and Status, Tiny Temper, Example, and when I do a normal set, I usually use Serato. Put my Serato box in, put the wires into the CDJs, into the mixer, and that's how I am comfortable playing on my laptop. But when I'm warming up for an artist, I tend to just play with a USB. So I'll put all my music library into USB and put that into a CDJ and link the two. So in that instance, when the artist comes, it's just a simple eject of a USB out, there you go to the main event, and they can go and do their thing with limited stress-free. So guys, what warm-up gigs have you had? What advice, what tips can you give on preparing for these warm-up gigs? Let us know in the comments. Use the hashtag AskLJ and I'll reply to any comments that I can, any questions that you guys have about warm-up gigs, DJ sets, preparing DJ sets. I will respond to your comments. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.